Hi, I'm John.
And I'm Dave, and we're going to be breaking down the Last Jedi trailer.
And we're going to break down the Last Jedi poster.
And here's the clip.
Welcome to Star Wars 20.
Breathe. Just breathe. Now, reach out. What do you see?
Light. Darkness. A balance.
It's so much bigger. I only know one truth. It's time for the Jedi to end.
I know, right? Amazing. Everybody loves it. Probably one of the best trailers ever.
Yes, totally Ryan Johnson's touch to that trailer. I liked it a lot.
We're going to break down the trailer for you guys.
Break it down.
All right, let's break it down.
Okay, so I got my budget ghetto notes right here.
Okay, so I started it. It's playing. It looks like stars first. Everyone thought it was stars, obviously. But then you kind of... It's hard to tell what it is. And then it's a hand. Obviously, that was Rey on the island where she's training.
Yes. It's like, but at first, I thought it was like the planet's surface, maybe like where Snoke lived. That's my first thoughts when I first saw it.
Nah, pretty much I figured once it was Rey's planet, Luke's island.
Yeah.
Luke's the little solitary island. You see Rey obviously looks like she's training. Well, I think she's training hard. Maybe she just had a nightmare or something. I don't know what else it could be.
She maybe just look. Well, if you look at the image, she's looking right at me. So she probably did have a nightmare.
Shock,
yeah, she's like out of every place in the galaxy, she actually ended up looking at this face.
Exhaustion.
Yes, and then of course the logo, whatever, what have you.
It's amazing. We all love it. We love seeing it.
And then you hear Luke's voiceover. Finally, the first words that you hear from Luke in the new trilogy.
Yes,
which is
awesome. There's his island again. Just
yes,
having a luau.
A luau.
He's all by himself. That's right.
Yeah, Disney did buy Star Wars, so they're probably doing like a
Rey.
You think they're doing a Moana kind of crossover with the luau?
That's what it is.
Okay, that's exactly what it is.
Rey overseeing the ocean, probably more training.
Keep on going. Now, keep in mind, everything in this movie, I am very cynical with every single bit that they're showing in this trailer.
That's good because, I mean, lately, trailers have been duping people. Like, they've been showing something.
Rogue One, for example, Rogue One with the TIE fighter in front of Jim.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. So lately, it's becoming a habit. They're shooting stuff just for the trailers. So.
Yeah.
Here's Rey. Looks like maybe right before or after we just saw her training.
It just advanced it a little bit. We were talking before this. Like right here, I personally think it's a combination of high-speed film, and then they added a little more elements of...
I just think it looks cool, like the scene from Superman when he takes off. The rocks all start to move. That's what she's about to. She's about to fly.
She flies in this one?
I think so. I think she's Supergirl.
Super Rey?
Okay, there's our princess, the general, Miss Organa herself.
Yes.
Obviously in front of a star map.
Is it Ms. or Miss? Because Ms. denotes widow. Since Han was... Spoiler alert.
I don't think it's
It would be
important.
because you said Miss Organa, so it might be Ms.
Yeah.
Denoting a widow.
Right here is actually we start hearing small voices in the background.
Yeah, you guys picked it up. You and Alan picked it up, and
this is the Obi-Wan saying
I
first
forgot.
steps. Or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, yeah. These are your first steps.
Something like that.
Something like that. As we're continuing through.
It's first time I saw it, I didn't know what. I thought maybe Vader's helmet, but then as you can see, right there's the gold-plated chrome. The chrome-plated.
And behind you, right
Bridges.
here, there's some of the. It looks like the above the eye guard.
Oh yeah.
Right here, and the
That
side
is
pieces of Kylo Ren's.
Kylo's helmet. Last
Yes.
time you see it, he drops it right before he skewers his dad.
Yep. Hence, leaving Ms. Organa.
A widow.
Yes.
Good
And then you
job.
see the smoke coming up, or steam, or maybe Kylo vaped for the last time.
All right, this one, several times I've had to look at it several times to understand what I'm looking at. Some people got it before I did. It's a shelf of books. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
First time ever you see paper in the Star Wars universe, which is awesome because they have paper. Paper! Oh, there's never seen paper! No. So that's really cool.
And then they keep on advance to the film, please. Yeah, there we go. And this might be that's definitely the Jedi symbol. Now back here behind John, I was trying to see come closer, right here. I was trying to figure out what these said earlier. I could not. I
Oh yeah,
failed.
it doesn't look like looks a little different from
It doesn't
the
look
normal one.
Arabish, yeah.
But right now you're about to see a hand come in too, and you notice it has a glove on it. It's the right hand, so I'm assuming it's Luke. I think it's Luke. It's trailer's mostly about Luke and Rey.
This is probably my favorite scene. The
Let's get your face out of the way so we can see
right.
Master Luke. Oh, you just ate him.
Yeah.
There's Rey, and then there's a totem, a statue, or just some rocks.
Yeah, some people speculated it might be like a statue of Yoda. And I'm like, no. And
a little
so
big for Yoda.
yeah, it's like no, it's like a podium, and then he's at the very top. He's right.
Oh, I
That's
see.
all Yoda right there.
A mini Yoda.
Yes. It's like what? Those are your sound effects, folks. Star Wars 20.
Big budget.
Big budget sound effects. And then, of course, you got the image of Luke. And then, of course, if those who do not know, it's coming out this Christmas.
All right, there's an image that some people. When I first watched this trailer, I thought it was smoke coming out of the.
I did too.
Little speeders. They're not getting a lot of verticals. So I think of them as speeders, not really planes. So it's not. It's actually the gravel hitting the ground.
Yes, it's causing that red dirt being kicked up.
Then I thought maybe it was.
I thought it was the Knights of Ren because I paused it at one point. If you advance the video a little bit, it can be like a profile shot of them going across the
So I thought the
desert
Knights
floor.
also.
Yeah.
But then you see these bad guys.
Yeah.
The AT-AT walkers.
Yes, they're called.
The
We've heard some.
AT-AT walkers.
No, we've heard
And
some
it looks
speculation.
like they're gonna fight these speeders. So I don't really know if it would make sense if it was a Knights Run, unless the Knights Run are totally chaos.
Yeah, but the walkers are actually called, from I heard, guerrilla walkers.
I never heard that.
So, but
It's a new one. It's a new
But
one.
if you advance a little
I'm
bit,
sure it's in the debate.
Yeah.
What they're called.
but if you advance a little bit more, actually Lego right here, we counted. I think it was like 7 or 8. So I was like, hey, Knights of Ren could be them. I was totally 100% wrong because Lego actually did release like a new Rebel skimming
I think
fighters.
it was a fan made thing, but yeah, still.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think it was fan made, but still had a Rebel pilot on the inside. Because obviously they're going head on against the.
The cockpit reminds me of the B-wing. If
It's
the cockpit is the one that's
looks
right
like
here.
a rudimentary type thing. I kind of just pieced together real quickly.
Yeah, like this has been pieced together really quickly. But no, this cockpit right back here. So, and continuing on through. Oh, we have technical difficulties in the background. Everything's fine. Either the third man behind the scenes is just passed out in the heat, or we just had. But anyways, we got Finn.
And I'm guessing some kind of medical pod.
Yes, not the first time, won't be the last. And so we just had a complete stranger walk on by. It was like a Sasquatch sighting. It was like the Patterson film all over again. But yes, Finn is alive. We didn't have time to interpret the stuff that's behind John's
It's a
head
little
right there.
blurry.
the
You can only
Arabish.
make out a few characters, but there's a few. Where am I? There's a few spots here where it gets a little blurry. Kind of hard to really make out what's going on. There's a few letters you could have made out, but I'm really bad at this.
Yeah.
weatherman
Positioning.
thing.
So, but here's the thing. I again, I'm being super cynical. Who knows if this is going to be in the movie at all? So who knows?
That's good.
But Finn is definitely in the film. The film has Finn. Finally. What'd you do? Did you break it? As your boy
And
Poe?
then Poe and BB-8, they always seem to be running from somewhere. Running to the ship, and guess what? It's blowing up again. When he's in the air, he's invincible. It's on the ground.
Yeah, but if you look, it looks like a docking bay, so they may be actually in a space station.
Actually, if you look behind him, it's really hard to tell. All right, move your shoulder back real quick. The other way. There's a blue cannon or missile or laser. Watch, if you actually move back out, you see it traveling forward. So it's someone's shooting into
Enough? You done?
personal space. Someone's shooting into their hangar. So it could be they found it where they were, they're attacking, or it could be even sabotage or something.
Or it could not be in the film at all because they did that to us
they
in
could
Rogue
just
One.
be teasing us.
Yeah.
All right, TIE Fighter being shot in the air by our favorite Falcon. Everyone loves these scenes. Rey running in the desert. I don't know what is. Maybe Jakku. I can't tell. Definitely like desert type place. And she looks very angry. Kylo.
She probably found out she's in a 3-film deal and she won't be able to see me for a while.
So certain are you?
That's
I'm sure that's
my
what it is.
speculation.
Then we just saw Kylo
With his blade.
with Ryan saying something about his scar. Do you remember what he said?
Oh, that they reduced it?
They reduced it because it looked too goofy. Because they had a giant scar from the... Can't
Yeah.
do it across my face.
So it probably looked like me with a scar.
Yeah, just really nasty,
goofy.
gnarly scar. And Ryan actually said, let's reduce it so it's not distracting, which is okay with me if it's not too distracting.
Yeah.
On the next scene, it's Luke and R2. This looks reminiscent or a different angle from the scene you see in the first trailer for The Force Awakens. He
When
puts
the
his
hand
hand
reaches
on
out,
it. Yeah.
I have it.
So this looks like that. Guessing his home or his temple or something's on fire because like something they don't like is happening.
Yeah, apparently he didn't need no water, so he let that burn.
No. No.
And then I don't know if it's the same building on fire. They make you think it's the same building. And then it's Phasma and some...
If you look over your left shoulder,
Troopers.
okay, right back here, there's you got these lines, like right here.
Yeah.
That might be the docking bay where Poe is at.
Yeah.
Where it got blown up.
So yeah, I mean, they try to make it seem like the same building's on fire because it's the very next scene, same looking fire.
But then again,
But
this may
it's-
not be in a movie
Yeah.
because of what they did with Rogue One.
But I'm hoping that it's not because I don't know if I'd like Phasma and her goons attacking Luke's temple. That's a flashback, whatever. I'm not sure.
Well,
if I
Luke
like...
how do you think Luke feels? If you
Yeah,
don't like it, how do you think he's going to
I
feel
mean,
if they're attacking?
It's Phasma and some nobody stormtroopers. You can kill them all really easily. Defeat them all. But yeah, like I didn't even notice that till you mentioned it. The hangar opening. So that's what to me it looks like right after they shot Poe's ship. Oh, it's the awesome space battle.
Oh, good job pausing it. Yeah.
There you go. No idea what planet it is. Don't know nothing about it. It just looks awesome. There's absolutely no detail they're giving us right here.
Pew pew pew.
Yeah. Pew pew pew.
Hopefully this is in the movie because what they did to us in Rogue One trailer.
It's an awesome space battle though.
Yes. I don't know. I still think that Rogue. If they have another, of course they're gonna have a battle. Oh, we'll get back to this really quick. But I think the battle in Rogue One was probably the best at the end. Space
Best
battle.
at any space battle ever. Any.
I did watch Battle of the Planets when I was a kid.
Ah,
No, but in the Star Wars
Return
films,
of the Jedi space. This is a debate we're going to have another day, which is a great topic for later on. Return of the Jedi space battle.
I don't know. I think the Rogue One was.
It was good, but no. It's good. One of the top two.
Now we have another show to film.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And then this scene.
Yes.
Get out of his way. Yeah. No one knows how to interpret this. He says time for the Jedi to end. Who knows what he's talking? There's a million interpretations.
Yeah, my speculation, again, because I'm cynical because of what happened with the Rogue One trailer, is that he may have said something to preface this, saying something like, Rey, if you don't train harder, Rey, if you give up, Rey, if you get discouraged, then it's time for the Jedi to end.
Like, yeah, it could be that. It could not be in it at all. I was thinking kind of more, I don't know, universal, like, if there's no Jedi, there's no evil. There's no good, there's no evil. He could be thinking that. I don't know. This is really hard to interpret it correctly. So
we'll see.
It's definitely cool and definitely gets everyone into it.
Yes. So what do you folks think?
I got to give my input here because I think I'm right.
He's just totally
So
ruined
I'm
the
gonna, I'm gonna
ambiance.
jump in here. Okay, so I actually think that it's time for the Jedi to end means she's saying, Master, train me. Master, I've got to know. You're the last living person of this ancient order. And he says, no, it's time for the Jedi to end.
You think he's just being lazy?
He's done.
You think
No,
he's
I don't
being
think
lazy?
he's being lazy. I
Nah, I
think
don't
he's
wanna-
hiding and letting the universe go about its
So he's
business
hiding?
without the Force.
Why does he say that then?
Well, he's in exile. Obviously. I mean, look at this. He's in exile. So I think she's going to say, hey, you need to
So
train me. And he
he's a
goes, no.
coward.
I'm not training any more Jedi. It's time for the Jedi to end. Like, I'm done. I've been hurt.
Oh, he's been hurt.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. Well,
He got
Luke.
hurt like 6 films
It's
ago
Luke.
when he got
No,
his
no,
hand cut off.
physically hurt. This is
Yeah, that was like-
emotional
that was like
pain. This is
8
completely
episodes ago.
different. Those of us that have feelings, emotional pain is very challenging.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
We're going to talk about the panel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
yes, the panel.
We actually went, which was awesome. We went to Star Wars
Yes.
Celebration. We waited overnight for how long were we in line? We went 3 p.m.
I
the
think
day
we're still in
before.
line right now. That's
Yeah,
how long
we were
in
there
line
a
for.
very, very long time. We were like 40th people in line, and it somehow ended up like 300th when everyone got in. But whatever.
That's a lot of.
You got something special from that, didn't you?
We got the poster.
No, the overnight line. You got Ryan Johnson's autograph.
Oh, yes, I have a picture. Hopefully we'll be putting that up. Yes, I got to meet Ryan Johnson. He actually signed my celebration badge, and he was very, very cool. He actually stayed for like 4 hours signing, taking pictures with everybody. And I felt very, very special because he even saw a little Star Wars 20 shirt that I had on.
Yeah, that was
And
really cool.
It was really cool. And
We got to the panel. The panel was like around 10, 11 o'clock.
in the morning, yep.
Yeah, I mean, it opened up. I don't think too much information was given. It actually seemed kind of a little condensed, a little short. Daisy Ridley came out, and she said some stuff. What'd she say?
What I can say is, in The Last Jedi, we go deeper into Rey's story. And what is very apparent from where we left off in The Force Awakens and where we begin with The Last Jedi is Rey has a certain expectation as to what she might be getting from Luke and what that might entail. And as a lot of people know, it's difficult when you meet your heroes because it might not be what you expect.
Amazing. Amazing.
She said one of the things is like, and I'm paraphrasing here. She said is that sometimes you just want to be careful about meeting your heroes because your heroes may not live up to your expectations.
Which goes back to the trailer. He sounds like Luke is disappointed or sad or mopey.
But keep in mind, everything, again, I have that cynical point of view. I'm thinking that everything that was said in that panel was perfectly
it was scripted,
rehearsed and allowed and like, hey, we're going to ask you this question. This is how you're going to reply. They're going to ask Rey, like, hey, what do you think about the film? And then Daisy Ridley. And she had that specific statement prepped.
Yeah, she even, after she said, she's like, looked around, everyone's like, ooh, so,
Yeah.
and Kathleen Kennedy didn't jump out of her chair and tackle her, and I think
Yeah.
so. I think she was allowed to say that.
Kathleen Kennedy. Hi.
She's watching.
Yes. She's watching right now.
One of the things we did learn was new character.
Yes, Rose. Rose, she's actually a maintenance, was it maintenance or mechanic? Yeah,
Maintenance.
something like that, for the Rebel Alliance. Speculation is that she's going to be hanging out a lot with Finn.
She's going to be hanging out, being a new character.
It's not Han.
She could be hanging out
Too
with Han.
soon? Too
She
soon?
could be. A little boring, but... New character, they introduce her. Don't know what role she's really going to play or much or impact, but yeah, new characters.
Yeah, but during the panel, they were saying that she's going to be a major part of the second round of the trilogy. So she might be like this episode's like a version of Lando. Remember, Lando was like introduced in the second.
Yeah.
So who knows? Again, speculation.
And Luke came out, did a lot of rambling. He even had notes and just like, this was my script, and just tossed it.
Yeah, his
and then
ad-libs.
Yeah. He rambled a lot about the last movie, The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Luke, Mark Hamill's awesome.
Yeah, trust us, we know a lot about rambling.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And John Boyega, Finn, he actually, he was quite reserved. He didn't say too much.
He didn't say much at all. I mean...
He did have that band, though.
Yeah, it said dead, but we weren't sure if a clothing line or what, but yeah. He gave us no information about the movie. Let's talk about Ryan's photos. I
Oh
forgot about
yes, he
Ryan's
was talking about
photos.
his 35 millimeter camera. I forgot the brand, but he said he was going around the film. Like he said, he started with Looper, and he said, and other than the set photographer, he was the only one allowed to take pictures unless you're going to get tackled. And here he is actually signing the Millennium Falcon, and I'm not sure if that's a space Sharpie or if just a regular Sharpie.
It's a space Sharpie.
It's a space Sharpie.
Yeah. So these are the ones he took.
Yes.
Poe Dameron having a couple of space Java.
Yes, with BB-8 in the background.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice BB-8 the first time. Cool, nice spot.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely looking.
Looks
cool.
like he's. Why'd you go back to that one? Looks like he's kind of like hugging me, like we're in that scene together right there.
Is a silhouette of Anthony Daniels.
Is it me? It looks really, really thin.
Uh,
What's her name? Forgot.
Buddy
Blake.
Billy Lord.
Billy Lord.
Blord, or for short, she just called Blord for
Billy
short.
Lord.
Billy Lord. Yes,
yeah.
a son of son. That's how bad her research was. It's the daughter of Carrie Fisher.
Before someone kills us.
and of course we got 3PO.
Yeah,
looks like some minor characters.
Some kind of the set, like maybe a base or something.
Yeah, is this this kind of looks like Kazian right behind me?
What? Oh, here's the poor guy. We all saw him. We all got a kick out. We're all after this giant mess, and he's sitting there with a broom. All right. Here's Carrie Fisher looking awesome, like she owns the place. That's Finn. This is actually a lot of information right here. Finn walking around.
I think they're having a conversation like, dude, why do you still have my jacket?
That's my jacket.
And then we got.
Akbar.
I don't think it's Akbar, but it's one of the calamari. Or is it Akbar again?
I think it's Akbar.
Okay.
But they all look the same to me. Finn is back with the First Order. So I hope we see more Phasma kicking butt.
Gwendolyn. Hi.
So now we can talk about the poster they actually handed out at the end of the episode.
And so you ready to show that?
There's the
boom.
poster.
Yeah, they pretty much just showed right there, like that part right there. That's all they showed, and then they expanded it fully to show this. And
We were saying that everything you see, it doesn't look like a lot, but everything you see is intentional. They didn't just whip something. They probably had 100 different ones in front of them. They chose this one for a specific reason.
Yeah, and so I was pulling out my handy-dandy super cool notes. But some of the questions, like, there's some parts, like right here, you can see like the, where are you going? Where are you going? Like right here. It looks like the lightsaber turns like to like a purplish hue. So purple,
it's
blue and red.
Mace Windu Snoke. That's what it's saying.
This party's over.
And then my question was like, why is Kylo so low compared to Luke, position-wise? Because isn't Luke a little short to be a stormtrooper?
It could be just he's better. Who knows what it's signifying? Some of the things I thought was very interesting. It's all red. It's all dark.
Yes.
Luke looks angry. He looks
looks intense. He's probably finding out that we're breaking down this teaser trailer, and that's why he's making that face. He's like,
it also kind of signifies Rey has a chance to be dark too. I mean, see the red lightsaber, it turns red. Who knows? Maybe this is.
There's a wild speculation.
She could be tempted. Luke was tempted. This could be Rey's chance to be tempted. And
what if Kylo actually turns back to the light side, and it's Rey that goes evil?
That would be a great twist.
Imagine that plot twist. You heard it here first. Thank you very much. May 1st around 7 p.m.
Is Kylo redeemable? That's a question some people are throwing around.
Depends if you have the receipt. And if you paid with ATM cash. So, you said I thought you said refundable. What if Luke and Kylo were both bad and she's like trying to bring good to it? Dun dun dun, dramatic music.
That would actually be cool. She's the only one that's not red. She's partially, but she's in the light. They're both red. Definitely a twist. Maybe Leia starts guiding or something.
Now, we have a low-grade picture, but you can't really see, like, right about here is her engagement ring that I gave Daisy Ridley.
I'm 99% sure there's nothing
right about there.
That is why you fail.
Please comment on all of our wrongness, because I'm sure we messed up all over the place. What do you guys think about the trailers and the posters? I mean... And the panel, please give your comments on the panel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, anything else?
Subscribe.
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you. Thank you.